Hello everyone, welcome back to Chaos Crossroads, where no drama has happened recently. Most definitely not. Nope. While you guys are, about to go about your local business, something unfortunate happens. You see Maz collapses into a star and then roasts everyone in the vicinity and everyone dies at the end.
No, it's supernova. No.
I knew it. Man, it was his chance to shine.
Okay, I was thinking, you guys have separated. I'm thinking we should set up the walking party and then I can go over to Randy and the walking party can do text chatting. Does that sound good?
I was going to stock up on things, I think.
If we really need to maintain consistency of what we were doing last session, technically we were going out to try and get items, but we could just not. Never say we did. I'm sure what Randy wants to focus on is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking, like, you start walking towards your destination while I'm handling Randy. Not you're over there. Not you arrive there. If that makes sense.
Bunch of cat brains out on the town. Let's go.
Well, okay. Time to check on Mass. She's doing well.
Moving focus over to Randy.
Oh.
So, you enter the room. Maz is being tended to. He seems to be up. Despite me not updating the thing yet.
I was about to say. Oh, thank God.
Oh, hello.
You're okay.
I had the strangest dream recently.
Huh? What strange dream?
I had a strange dream where Duchess was defending herself from your party using eggs we made as shields. I have doubts about her now.
Oh, it actually happened.
So, Duchess did destroy eggs to defend herself then?
Yeah, but, Damn, what's her name again?
Shora.
Shora.
Shora, so we managed to save 2 eggs. One was cracked, but, Nair managed to mend it, and then Shora picked both the eggs up. So, I guess you're officially,
okay, correction. Shora's the Ditto, and Duchess is the Meowstick.
Sorry,
And he thinks it was Duchess that did the egg cracking.
Actually, sorry. I mean Shora. Shora was the one. She disguised as Duchess. And Duchess has saved 2 eggs. Is taking care of 2 of your eggs.
That's good to know. Wait, that means... Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, it's a little bit over and under because it happened everything too fast.
It's like, oh, thank goodness they're okay. And then he just pauses for a moment. He's like, wait a minute. That means I have kids that I'm not handing over to my mom, and he just pauses for a moment.
Yes?
Congratulations. You're gonna be a dad.
Yes.
How do I dad?
Oh God. Look, you're asking a little bit the wrong one in this situation because I'm just winging it, I guess. Near my squirrel, are you able to tell Mass about how to be a parent? Because the others are waiting for me. I just wanted to check on you.
She thinks for a moment. Well, I could tell him how to be a mom, but I couldn't tell him how to be a dad.
Oh, isn't it similar in that case, or?
Mad size is like, well, I could ask someone else later. He thinks for a moment, and he thinks for a moment, says, "Guess that makes sense, though. Of course, Shora would try to kill me. I know too much."
Yeah.
And then he starts listing other likely reasons she was probably sent to kill him instead of someone else.
Yeah.
Can I have an insight roll from you?
Insight was just insight.
He knows a suspicious amount of assassinating people.
Wow. That's...
Whether or not you inquire further is your decision.
That's quite a lot to hear. So, is it normal that the Fox Scully does assassination like that, or?
For people who don't want to cause troubles any later, like the guild master that's supposed to be on a trip, I was told to make sure he wouldn't come back. The Fox Gully one.
Wait. What? Does that mean you?
I was part of the group. Does that answer your question?
So basically, did you, as a whole group, assassinate that one? So guide master of Fox Gully then, or?
Yeah, the one mom replaced. He's not coming back.
Well, that's sad to know, but I think from this point onwards, it's better that you always stay with someone in case Shura attempts to kill you again.
I guess so.
Just listen. Duchess was worried, by the way, and the guide master thought that you skipped on the date, but the moment we heard that you were with Shora, that was pretending to be Duchess, well, I'm just glad that we managed to save you.
Yeah, thanks. And then he's like, thanks for the information about Duchess too.
Yeah, about that, don't worry. Duchess still likes you. She's taking care of the eggs, and
Okay.
take it easy. Take it easy, brother-in-law.
I will.
Oh, before I forget, what exactly happened to you that you collapsed? What did Shura use?
One of the So the Adino speaks up and she apparently managed to badly poison him. And then she uses some sort of scientific name for a really potent poison, but you don't know what the name is.
Involves your organisms.
What? Ugh. That's a mouthful.
Turn you into a smoothie-ism.
But
He says so. In other words, if you weren't there and you were like maybe 5 minutes away, you'd be dead.
dear God. Yeah, I think we need to stock up on anti-potion berries then. The pitcher berries. Oh, time to catch up on my group. Theo. Nia's following him.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
And when you leave the building, she's like, you seem a little stressed, Katara. I think that's how you're supposed to pronounce what the name he gave me.
Yeah.
We could take a little break before we go find your friend. Before we find the rest of the party. They're likely just going to be in the market.
And what break do you think you want to do?
She snuggles you and says, "What do you think?"
Oh. I'm not in the mood for it, sorry.
Okay.
Just watch out the others, okay? I know you can. You're able to protect them while I'm not here.
Stay safe, Katara. And then she heads out.
Well, he heads out to catch up to the others.
You head out to catch up to the others.
Yes.
You'll arrive at the market.
Okay. Let's see here. See what they have for sale. Jasper. As long as it is you put it in a safe place. In a safe, relatively warm place, it should be fine. It's if you are traveling with it, it's bound to hatch eventually.
And I really went and complicated everything. I should have thought ahead.
You really should have thought ahead. What is it with you guys and eggs? But yeah, other than that, June is going to be doing a little bit of shopping.
And I do believe she was probably going to look for Fable to interrogate a certain ferret.
Maybe. We got type crystals.
You did pass Solly and his lady finishing up some graffiti over here.
Eh. I'm sure they're fine. How much money do I have? A lot. Yeah, I'll take one psychic crystal.
Okay.
And that'll be all for me.
She hands it over.
Cool. Alright, now to look for other stuff.
I think the general goods store is where you get treatment kit stuff.
June,
Yes,
the stinking bug is still there.
she's not even going to give them the time of day. Screw 'em.
Hello.
Yeah.
I don't think we found anything out. Well, we have these. I found other things, but they kind of sold.
Oh, yeah, they look expensive.
Seem to be pricey things my boys find.
Yeah. Right, I should probably just head over to the general store then. This is the general store, right?
Yep, over here.
Yeah.
Hey, Uriah.
Hello.
Place got really cleaned up.
Yeah, we're fixing up the shelves and such. We haven't found your target,
How
June.
Okay. So, how much is one charge of a field treatment kit?
Cinder, who runs the shop, says, "Oh, it's about 200 each."
200. I need 7 to fill up what I already have.
Okay.
I need to do math.
The Cinder Ace's token is shoppable.
Yeah, I'm aware. But it's the full kit that they're selling. That's
There's supplies, FTK supply for 1, and field treatment kit entire.
So that's gonna cost me 1,400 for 7 charges.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can't buy this right away because of how Forge works, how you've set this up. So yeah,
It's not working?
I can't buy it outright. It counts as 1 item.
Oh, 12 bulk? Or the other?
Yeah, for 12 bulk.
You just buy it once and then you have 12.
Yeah, but I need to restock on the field treatment kit that I already have. There's the problem.
Well, So, correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh, never mind. I see. There we go.
Thank you for your business.
Thank you.
Wait. There's other people shopping here? My food, there's some shelving my food just sticks her head out of. What? Oh. June, that was your name. I had to look at my list. Hey, do you know what happened to Maze?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Do you know what happened to Maze?
Sorry, my memory is very poor. You're gonna have to remind me who that is.
They're mispronouncing Maz.
Oh, Maz. Randy went to check on him.
Something. Hmm.
And when she goes over, she's like, so, is there something wrong?
I wasn't supposed to say anything, but I've been in contact with a cool person. Does journalism?
Oh, you mean Glitter?
You know about them already?
Yeah, we met them.
Oh.
Yeah, we met
Oh.
him, like,
Well, okay.
yesterday. Making
They
small
said they
comments
were
about our adventures.
they reached out to me. They said Maz missed his they're gonna interview him, and he missed. They didn't see him.
Yeah, something weird happened. I won't go into any details about it, but it's the cult. It's
Did it involve
awesome.
crimes? Did it involve crimes?
Bad crimes.
Okay. Don't tell me anymore, or I'll beat it up.
Okay.
Okay.
You haven't seen Glitter anywhere, have you?
No.
Hmm.
Yeah, okay, you know everything already, so here, she fishes around in her sleeves, and like, this, it's supposed to help me get in contact with Glitter, but it stopped working.
Oh.
Or at least if it still works, they haven't responded.
Hmm.
What am I?
is it?
Yeah.
I will note that the message I gave you came from there. I wasn't very specific. My apologies.
Is it like a badge or a stone or what?
It looks like an odd stone that's shaped like a face.
Any face in particular?
Stones of
Is
sending.
it like a... I imagine it looks like a Yamask mask face.
It's so sad.
Some kind of weird stone. Haven't seen anything like this before.
Well, Glitter could talk through it until they couldn't, and I haven't seen him since. So.
Oh, it's like a phone. Okay. Right, you don't know what a phone is. It's basically this.
You hear a little
I
voice come
think-
over and he's like, have you managed to find them yet?
Whoa. Hey, Glitter, what? You haven't responded to me in a while.
I had to process some things, that's all.
Can I talk real quick?
Hey, yeah, it seems Maz got into a situation, but it sounds like he's alive and well.
Oh, that's good. Can I probably talk to you in person? Where are you guys at the moment?
I was in the middle of talking to Team Strays, and they're right here.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
So where are you?
Hi. This
You're-
is June. We're currently in the markets.
Oh, you're in the markets? Okay. I'll be there in a bit.
We need to talk to you.
I'm sorry, I was trying to remember this reboot's name. No, you're a Score Bunny.
Cinderace. named Cinder.
I knew that. Sorry, I was trying to remember Cinder's name, and I was blanking. I was getting really awkward. I didn't want to say that in front of the general store.
Mm. Right. Anyways, we'll be outside the general store.
Okay.
Okay, here's your stone bag. We'll be outside.
Randy, you see them step outside the door when you arrive.
Ah. There they are.
Oh, hey, Randy.
Oh, hey. Done shopping?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
We're going to be meeting up with Glitter around here.
why that?
Because we needed to talk to him about, the situation that's been going on, you know?
Oh, yeah, I think I know.
I'm just kind of worried, you know?
How about that? I also found out a little bit more in that regard, but let's wait on our manga friend.
Sure. He's a graphic novelist. He's not doing manga.
Oh, it's close. I don't think he's doing a visual novel now, does he?
Talking to Mabel about crimes. Oh no. That's the trigger word. The crimes. Crimes? Crimes. Crimes? Crimes.
Fine.
As you guys wait, after you guys wait for a bit, a noodle approaches.
There he is.
And he stops and pants. He's like, "You guys okay? How are you guys doing?"
Yeah, we're fine.
We're
Also,
I'm
Maz
okay.
is fine.
Yes, he's doing. He's survived.
Well, that's good.
About what we're going to talk about, it's better that we are going to a less open location for it, since you know.
Yeah, this
Could
is
be that-
this is very serious, very important stuff.
Okay.
We just had to deal with an imposter ditto on the premises. It was pretty bad.
June. Come on. Not in the public.
Glitter looks like he's going to ask a question, and then he decides not to at the moment.
Where are the others?
All right then. Oh yeah, they're still in the general store over there.
Oh, there they are.
Hi.
We were about to head out.
Ah,
Is that Yuria? What is Yuria doing here?
they're cleaning up the general store. You.
Hello?
Oh,
You see Glitter,
also.
look at the others, and then he looks at Randy, and his face blush is like, "Oh, how are you doing?"
Oh my god.
Rain, blinks for a bit. And then, there's a quick and semi-not hostile, but mental hostile takeover as Near just goes, I told you not to take it. We have an egg. Just Near checks to make sure in the brief moments the Rain was in control, the egg has not, gotten hurt or anything, lets out a sigh and then just turns and sees the ferret standing there.
You mentioned the egg, and then the ferret looks at the egg, and then the ferret just, looks a little crestfallen. It's like, oh, I see.
It's my brother's.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna need to elaborate when you tell somebody that, Rain. You're making it sound like it's ours.
Dear God, can we just get on with this already? I'm sick and tired of you guys talking about eggs all day. It's driving me crazy.
Let's move. We also have a job to do soon, after all.
See that, Rain? You ignored me.
I don't believe that he's ignoring you. I think he's just busy.
More like brooding, but okay.
Oh, look, a private location.
Ah,
Okay.
Okay, this would be private enough. Alright, so Randy, you go first.
So, I just checked on Mass, and as I told you before, he survived. If we were 5 minutes too late, he would have been gone forever. Like, gone. Not Jasper gone. More gone than Jasper as a ghost type gone.
Hey, can we make sure that this isn't, this is really a ferret fella first?
Yeah, I was about to get to that. Hey, before we start, how about a friendly handshake?
Of course! Gives you a handshake.
Does it feel normal for a ferret?
It does. Do you feel like a ferret handshake?
Okay, they're fine.
I will take a moment, however, to correct myself earlier that the Ditto did not look goopy while transforming, but was still consistent when not transforming.
It was just they were goopy when they were transitioning.
So, even if this ferret was a Ditto, which I'm not saying it is, then the handshake wouldn't be any different. I just figured I want to clarify that real quick.
Anime told me. That's not what the anime told me. They still feel like goo. Ah.
Oh, these are like super dittos.
Teddy, before I continue, say something that you only know that you know about me.
Like, you see his eyes twinkle, and then he starts going off about your personal relationships.
Oh my god.
Stop. Okay, it's the real one.
I believe this is indeed glitter.
I didn't even know that.
Glitter, okay.
Sorry, it's just to make sure that we are not having an imposter issue here.
Yeah, we
Because-
were just checking because there was a Ditto.
What's a
Yeah.
Ditto?
Yeah.
Alright, you don't know what a Ditto is, okay. They're like... They can transform into other Pokemon. That's their whole thing.
Okay,
So
imagine what I can do, right? Wow. Okay, but really doing it, not for fake, not for illusions, but
Ooh.
actually transforming and actually being able to use moves and stuff.
But they're very rare. Normally they look like pink blobs. With faces.
I've never heard one before, and apparently they're artificial.
Apparently,
Interesting.
but it's only theorized that they might be artificial. We don't really know much
In fact,
about
the only
them.
reason we know anything about them is because these two are from another world that have them.
He's
Anyway.
scribbling more notes.
They're a bit more common where we're from.
Anyway, seems that Shora, or whatever her name is, was sent by the cult personally to take out mass with a poison that I can't really pronounce.
Shora.
So there's things for her. She's like, who's Shora?
Okay, so first off, Randy, that while what you said is reasonable from our position, we have no proof to back that up. Let's just start saying facts and what happened. All right.
Yeah.
What we know is that there is a person who works at Fox Gully. Shora works as a cook and an innkeeper, among other duties, at Fox Gully. You might know her as the innkeeper, the seductress. She turns out she's not actually a Sylveon. It's
Nope,
just one of her
she's-
many identities. She's actually a purple goop monster that can turn into basically whatever she's looking at.
Pink. They're specifically pink.
Oh.
I'm colorblind. But anyways, that's a Fox Gully secret. You can have that one. I know it because I came from Fox Gully.
I see.
My-
What has me worried is that she had Moonies with her. In Pokeballs.
I'm getting to that. So apparently, somehow, she gathered information on us enough to figure out that my older brother was dating someone in the guild. She came over and impersonated him, the person he was dating, and went out on a date with him and used mystical powers to mess with his ability to reason.
Oh, is that the tracked mind control thingy?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah. We tracked them down. Eventually, we found them in the forest, and she was in the middle of. Honestly, I don't want to say, but it was stuff. They were doing things to each other.
Yeah.
It was. Let's just leave it at that.
that.
Delicious, spicy things. Anyways, we confronted her. She controlled Maz into attacking us, and whenever we attacked her, she would pull out eggs to use as shields against those attacks.
The Glaire's like, what?
I
Yeah,
know, it's awful.
But why?
at least she just is like, I can just make these anytime I want, and she doesn't care. I think
Yeah.
she was messing with us.
About that. Turns out she is an assassin.
Well, or at least she was acting as one.
Yeah. And it seems to be a running thing in the Fox Gully Guard. At least the one controlled by by the code.
I can't deny that that is a mindset, but it's only happened a few times. To my knowledge.
That they also went ahead and made sure that the previous guide master never came back. Did you know that?
Yeah. I didn't know specifics about it, but I told you about it.
Yeah. He got off.
I told you my suspicions about it, but now that you've confirmed it, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear from everything we've just experienced so far. Fox Gully is in league with
Yeah.
the cult.
Fortunately, this is all just circumstantial. We can't just say, oh, here's the proof that Foxglove is doing all these things. It's almost always like that. Just another week for us, I guess. It's kind of depressing we live like this.
And Glitter's like, yeah, and I was waiting at the spot for him. And he pulls open his little, and he starts flipping through his notebooks. And he says, "Well, and if I did have a meeting with him, I would have notes from." And then he just freezes.
What's wrong?
He has a confused look on his face.
He did say he was going out to an interview before he went on stage.
Well,
That's why, honestly, we suspected you first.
His interview was with me, yes.
But you don't remember
Apparently,
meeting.
we did meet.
Oh no.
Did you know?
He's
no,
looking at his
you-
notes and he says, "Well, the notes seem to end around the time he finishes gushing about his crush."
Can I have a look at them, please?
He closes the notebook and holds it close, like, "Oh no! Do you read someone else's diary?"
No, but I wanted to make sure that it was mass and not a Shora.
How about you read out some passages that seem relevant?
Yeah.
Instead of
don't
us
have to
pawing
tell
through
us
your
everything, just
secrets.
what's relevant.
Okay. He goes over the tail end of the interview, which, as he said, is Maz talking about his amazing new crush. And then it ends.
Oh,
That sounds like him.
yeah, I'm going to assume that you got memory wiped by Shora.
Well, yeah, I agree, because he didn't start rambling on about some other stuff. He normally follow that all up with. He gets a little egotistical sometimes.
Yeah.
So if he just got caught off after rambling about how amazing,
How amazing
Yeah.
Duchess is. Yeah.
he would talk about himself afterwards. Probably,
And then,
normally.
and then
Well,
Shora
he
disguises
was
Duchess
he was
as
talking about from when the train thing appeared, whatever that is, up to now.
Oh yeah, the train.
What is a train?
It's
What does it even look like? How am I supposed to draw it if I don't know what it looks like?
oh, I can draw it for you if you want.
He opens the notebook to a blank page and sets it down for you.
It's
Okay.
made like a bunch of boxes. It's got big hands, and it's sentient, and it can travel across worlds and dimensions.
She draws a fairly accurate representation of a train. On tracks.
I see.
Where's
This is a train.
the
It's a
hands?
vehicle.
June, where's the hands? How is it supposed to lay the track?
That was the heckin' doll that did that.
That wasn't part of the train.
It's not part of the train.
Well,
It's
Of a
like,
normal train, that
under-
is.
under normal circumstances, the tracks are laid out before the train is even put on the tracks.
I see this is about determinism versus fate.
Anyway, now that this has been talked about, we should be thinking about either heading to Veraburg and
It's either
Before you-
Raybrook or looking for a missing guildmaster in another town.
Oh, okay. We're just talking about it then. Are we okay talking about this stuff in front of Glitter? Not, you know.
you get to know it eventually, somehow.
Yeah, for some reason, you have an uncanny ability to just know everything.
It's
I
just
do my
dangerous.
research.
Right. But yeah, I think we're just about done here. Is there anything else you would like to know?
He says to him while he's like, not that I can think of,
Okay.
And like he starts to head out, and he like says bye to all of you, and then he's like just goes bye to Rain, and then he just scurries off.
What the heck
Man,
was
what
that?
is it about other Pokemon being interested in you guys? It's crazy. I don't
What'd you
get
do
it.
to him?
You're just smiles. Absolutely nothing.
I'm not even
Really?
going to allow you to elaborate on that. Can we just go, please?
Time to tell our guide master where we are heading out to.
Yeah.
I'd say
we still
River
need to
Brook.
do like a team vote on this.
I'd
I
still
have-
say River Brook.
A serious question.
Okay.
Do you really want me and Vision to go?
If you wanna stay behind with Vision to take care of the eggs, and by all means, you're free to do that.
Don't get me wrong, normally I would want to come with, but this egg sort of just threw a wrench and everything. And plus, if I stay back, I can keep tabs on Maze. Maz.
Well,
Yeah, an egg is a lot of responsibility.
exactly.
Which is why I'm asking. We can make arrangements. We can figure things out. It's just, should I come or should I stay? And Vision, you're your own person. I still would love you having around, but
I mean, if you put the egg away in a safe, warm place, it will not hatch unless it's with another Pokemon.
HSA Social says, if it's in a warm, it'll hatch eventually, I think.
Just we better not take the egg with us. Just saying, after what we witnessed.
Yeah. I don't think the cult really cares about eggs. That much. Especially if they get them by the dozen.
Don't remind
Ditto
me.
cloning. Ugh.
Don't remind me. Oh.
Anyways.
Time to go to the master.
But yeah,
So
Jasper, if you are worried about the egg, you don't have to come with us.
yeah. No worries, Jasper. It's okay if you wanna take a break and just spend some time with Vision and your egg.
Yeah,
After all-
family is important.
Yeah. Family is indeed important. So much so that I would shove you both into a room, lock you in, and not let you out with the egg if I was the one deciding about it, brother-in-law.
I think Riley's basically already planning that.
Anyway, by the way, how long has that egg been around? For the record.
Like a couple days, right?
Should be. Can I see it for a moment?
Near like
I
seems
promise
hesitant.
I will be gentle with it. Promise.
Just place your ear on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Uh-huh.
going to be doing.
Be very careful. I'm pretty sure I just felt it wiggle.
Oh,
Yeah, June is going to inspect the egg. Does she hear noises coming from in it?
You're inspecting the egg, and you inspect it so hard it starts to crack.
Yeah, it's very close to
Oh.
hatching.
That
Oh, oh! Give
Oh,
it over
no,
to
no,
Vision.
no. Oh,
The
no.
baby is
Give
coming.
it over to
Baby is
Vision
coming.
and Jasper.
I do not want to be the
Nerd.
mom when it passes, okay?
Yeah, Nair, give the egg over to Vision and Jasper, please. Oh, by the way, Jasper, your brother Mass doesn't know how to be a dad, so...
Same.
Okay.
Just
first
wing
rule,
it!
Make sure the baby looks at the first thing that the baby will see. It will consider its mother. So that's why I'm staying
Make sure,
over here.
make sure it's Vision. When he's actually covering up June.
Eh, I don't want to be a mom.
I know.
That's the real reason for this. I don't want to be a mom.
I know. That's why I'm covering you up. I got your back.
Does Neo just stand there then?
Nah, deer is actually hitting over the
But does she remain there after handing over the egg?
Yes? Question?
That's okay.
But there's one thing that I'm thinking that I just realized. What if the kid also ends up being blind?
That's...
I don't think that's possible. I
How loud was that?
think that's a
He
very
actually
low,
will.
it's a very low possibility.
What was that, Randy?
He actually said it out just loud enough that Jasper heard it.
Jasper wasn't born, or Vision wasn't born blind.
Hmm.
That's good to know. Now you might.
Oh my god, no.
wanna-
Oh boy.
Oh, well,
How does that even
It's
work?
Zora.
it's just like his father.
So, Nier didn't move. So I just want to
Oh.
know, in between Tib and Kira, do you want your little kid to see Nier or
I'm gonna say Jasper
Vision
was like
first?
talking to Randy and distracted, like over here.
Now, Nier did hand over the egg, so it's like it
Over to
wasn't
Vision
being
and
held
Randy.
by. Yeah. She didn't walk away though. She's not afraid of hatching babies.
Turn it around to see you quickly before it opens its
Yeah.
eyes.
What happened? Ah. Oh,
Sa!
hi there.
The baby Zora. The baby
Hello?
Zora.
Da-da-da.
That is very small.
It is very small. Yes.
I didn't know how could this happen.
Well,
Well, you see, when a woman and a man love each other very much,
Okay. I'm
No.
done.
I thought.
yeah,
that,
but
I
you're
thought,
not.
oh, it's so cute. I thought we could turn into this unless we died, but they were just hatched. How does that even work? Aren't
I
I
don't
a
know,
good
sometimes
ghost?
Ghost Pokemon can come from the eggs.
I don't
Oh
think
yeah,
you
that's
want to
right.
question the logistics too much.
Yeah, don't question it.
So little Bean hops into Jasper's mane.
No.
Oh,
And he meet. I
And
reckon
June?
Pix is going to be surprised.
Your head starts to move.
Huh?
What the heck?
so
Is
it's
that a
not
pig?
just Pixie.
What is it with
Is that a-
foxes? What is it with baby foxes just jumping out of places?
Is it Pix who is on your head right now?
Go. Where'd it go? Where'd it
Let
go?
me check.
Why do I no longer have a Zora?
What?
Hey,
What?
you're not supposed to be in there.
Sir!
Well, that's
Here, go over to your dad.
Oh, your mom. That just is going on?
Am I just portals?
I guess.
Congratulations.
Apparently,
June,
but congratulations.
to your horror, it has not. The little kid hasn't jumped off of your head. He's nibbling on your hat instead.
Hey, that's my hat. Stop that. No. No, bad. Stop.
You're not his mother, so he's not stopping.
Hey.
But just like, stop here, and then she like takes the little bean off of your head and separates it from the hat.
Hey.
Your hat has bite marks on it now.
Oh no.
It forces the baby back to vision. Takes your hat. This is why I don't want to be a mom. She looks distraught at her destroyed hat.
Well, maybe you should have been a Smeargle then. Then your hat would grow back.
So for reference, June,
That's-
your hat, like, you know, the little brim thing, it just nibbled a little bit on there.
There's slobber all over it.
The rest of the hat is fine.
Come on now. Could have been worse. Like getting your whole head smited. Kind of worse. Anyway. Is that little kid now hatched? Is it a male or a female? And what will you name your little child?
Child is unnamed and ungendered. What do you guys want to do? What do you want to select?
I mean, Zora have a 50-50 gender ratio, so flip a coin, I guess.
Do you have a preference, Tib?
We go with a little lady.
Small lady it is.
Little girl,
It's a
little
baby
girl.
girl.
I'm terrible at names.
Hmm.
And what about Vision?
And the first name that popped in my head was based on my old sister, which is is that good? Is that a bad thing?
It's not a bad thing if you want to honor her.
See, my sister was named Amy, and I was like, what about Amethyst? Because I'm Jasper.
Aww.
That sounds like an excellent name, Vision says.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
Okay.
Congratulations, you tiny child.
Okay. I was
And
full
now
of
that
it.
You have a child. I don't think it's right to bring them along on the next mission.
Yeah.
Nope.
I was trying to convince myself to go, but now I cannot. So
Yeah,
I
sorry.
will keep an eye on Maz, and I will keep an eye on your girls and your kids, Randy. While I'm here, I will redouble my efforts. No Maz thing would happen again while I'm here. Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, Jasper, how much attention are you paying on Wendy right now?
Not at all.
He is glaring daggers at him. Just don't make it that they end up like Sif. You got
Where
that?
they get obsessed with swords.
The racket band.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I only had one of those.
You start to hear a racket in the
Anyway.
distance.
Oh god dang it. Okay.
I think he's coming.
Right, we should probably just go.
Hey,
Actually,
you guys, what did you think about that Mindfu?
Mianfu? What?
Mianfu.
Fable?
I was about
She
to
seems
ask
fine.
you. I was about to ask you if she can tag along with us. If you're okay with it, June.
I mean, if she wants to come, sure.
I'm going to say that Fable is probably close enough to hear that.
So, hey, Yuria, we're gonna be going on a mission soon. Do you want to come with?
Oh.
Oh, sure, I can come with.
No crimes.
No crimes.
Maybe crimes.
God dang it. And yeah, I thought that the crime thing was just us two when we were still humans.
And it's like, besides, we can leave the two lovebirds alone as well.
Their parents
Oh.
now.
Oh, I was talking about the lovebirds in my team.
Oh yeah, Zali.
Hey,
So
if you guys are going without me, somebody needs to take this bag from me.
oh yes.
If you want, I can hold on to it.
Okie dokie.
But
I
congrats.
can't target you.
Oh, because I'm
Yep.
mounted. Hold on.
There we go.
Okay.
Do you give the contents thereof?
Yeah, it's full of everything.
You need to copy the contents over manually.
No, it just used item piles.
Oh, right, that's right. I forgot about that.
But-
Okay,
It's linked.
forgot
Yeah.
about that.
I have the whole bag of holding here.
I also, while you guys weren't looking, I condensed our guild stash into it. I don't know if that was a good
Oh,
thing or a
nice.
bad thing.
I'm sure it's fine.
It's fine. Can you check if the tents are in it?
The tents are not in it.
Might wanna
Too
put the
big.
tents in it.
Yeah, the tents are
What?
a bit too big.
Really now?
And the fish is like, are you sure? Have you tried? It's really not a hard bag.
No, I haven't tried.
No.
I just looked at them. I was like, they're too big. But you know what? I'm willing to try.
Okay, well,
Willing to try a lot
let's
of
get
things.
back to the guild and see if that actually works.
The
Yep.
fish just snuggles back.
And
Yeah.
and leave the two lovebirds on their own too.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Huh?
no, we're good.
Okay.
Ah. Scene transition incoming.
Haha, I knew it. I knew it. We would be able to go on a mission. This time, I think we're going to be useful and fight. Right?
Yeah,
Try not to
there
get
may be
yourself killed.
fighting involved.
Just don't get yourself taken out. That's all that I'm asking.
I am
Skill
tougher
this
than I
one,
look.
This one. This one.
It's time.
This is gonna be just like the good old days. Where I used
What
to
do you
do
mean?
things. Where I used to train with Yuria.
Well, that is true. So, since the group is new now, a little bit changed now, I'm still holding on to the vote to go to Weaverbrook.
Hmm. We're probably gonna need a bit
Because-
more information on this other town where there's a missing guildmaster.
Oh, that too. But I'm sick and tired to being not able to deal with the code in a proper. And you're sick and tired that they keep running away. So
We're all sick and tired of cult shenanigans.
Which one hurts the cult more?
we were broke.
Let's go there.
I mean,
reckon.
Weaverbrook is where there's going to be clues about them.
About many things.
Yeah, but getting there is going to be a trial and a half.
If I've managed to get there the first time, and I can remember the road that I took with her, then we'll get there and easily again. It's just that I'm now prepared to deal with giant dangers.
Alright. If that's the case, if we go to Reaverbrook, you'll be the one in the lead.
Good to know.
Since you
about-
seem to have the most experience with what's going on over there.
Well, I wasn't in Weaverbrook yet, but Sandy and did tell me quite a good lot about it during the time I was here. Nair? Or Wayne? Wayne?
Yes.
You good?
Yeah.
So we
So,
need,
where
like, an everyone
would
vote.
you... Yeah, where would you go?
Mm.
Weaverbrook or Missing Guildmaster?
Both situations sound rather dire. Knowing more about the Guildmaster might help, otherwise... Reaverbrook does sound more promising when it comes to the cult.
Figuring out more about them.
Mm-hmm.
And figuring out Lysander's weakness too.
Yeah. I hate that guy. I hate him so much.
So we're all certain that we are going to Weaverbrook.
Potentially, yeah. But we're going to need that protection from evil scroll from Mary.
Oh yeah, that's cool. You good with that too, Favor?
Yeah.
You may not be you may be a temporary team member, but you still have a vote here after all.
He said it would get the most dirt on him, and I think that's a good idea. I have no idea what this magic stuff is about.
Yeah, magic is something. I'll say that.
I'll leave it to the experts.
This is something that we're only just trying to figure out. Luckily, we have a magic expert right here. Gestures to Rain.
So cool.
Yeah.
Near smirks.
Oh. Come on, the Guildmaster's waiting.
Alright, okay, Reaverbrook it is.
Hello. Have you made your
Hello.
decision yet?
Yeah.
So, here's a number of things that have come up. Jasper and Vision won't be coming because they have a child now.
Ah, hatched.
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
she had.
I see.
It's a little girl.
It's a baby
A little
girl
baby
named
Zora girl. Just like her dad.
I didn't know they were white. Like a little marshmallow.
I don't know, ghosts hatching from eggs is weird. Anyways, they won't be coming, so we've decided that
If it's
Yuria and
with your-
Fable from Team
with your
Night Rain are also
permission.
going to be coming with us.
with your permission, that is, because Zali is apparently also going to be a dad soon.
That is
It would be
fine.
it would be very irresponsible to bring children freshly hatched from eggs on a dangerous mission.
What kind of idiot would do that?
Yep. So, regarding the missing Master, can you tell us where and who it is?
Just a moment.
Yep.
I actually have not chosen which city it is yet.
Oh.
Didn't she say it was the city to the east over the mountains, or?
For the Guildmaster?
Yeah. Oh, no, I might have been. I'm imagining things.
Hang on, let me do a quick callback here.
So I think over the mountains to the east was Reaverbrook.
Okay. Yeah, that was the other one then. I feel like you mentioned a word. I don't remember what it is.
Can figure it out.
Honestly, this is kind of fortuitous because Zale's been busy. I wonder what to do without him.
So,
We should probably tell her we're going.
Yeah, you should probably inform the rest of your team what's going
I'll
on.
I'll go look for him.
do that. So, just that, and if it's not that important, or if there are no other information about that place, then we might head over to Weaverbrook and try our luck there.
Okay. If that's the case, you may want to bring Sandy with you. I remember her mentioning that she would like to go with the next trip to Reaverbrook.
Oh, really now? I have to be sure she is prepared for it then. With her protector. But
Yeah.
still got my are you sure there are no information about that missing Godmaster or anything else that that could be a sway the...
Let's see.
I mean, I doubt Reaverbrook is gonna go anywhere. But a missing guildmaster is kinda... kinda not great.
Especially after the fact that I heard from Mass that Fox, the cultists assassinated the previous Fox Gully Godmaster.
Oh yeah.
He finishes rummaging through papers and he's like, okay, so the Guildmaster is for the city Merricks.
Merrick.
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 Very
Yeah.
close city.
And it's
That's
just-
quite...
Just past the fog. Oh boy, that's a long way to go.
They don't really keep in contact that much, but they've misscheduled scheduled check-ins. Multiple ones.
Oh.
So you
reckon,
know, after the first or second one, it was like, okay, yeah, they don't really keep in contact that much. After the third one, it's like something's wrong.
Out of character, what kind of biome is Merrick's? Is that a desert? Or is it like a
It's
swamp?
like a mountain.
Oh, it's the best kind. It's a snowy desert.
That's
Oh,
a tundra.
It's a tundra. Okay.
So you got Snow Ice Island and Tundra right next to each other.
Oh, it's not
Like
just
Greenland
tundra.
and Iceland.
It's snow on sand.
Oh.
How's that even possible?
So it's like a barren tundra. It's a very barren tundra.
People live there?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently. You'd be surprised just how many Pokemon live in some of the more inhospitable areas. Like, I've seen fire types living in friggin' volcanoes.
Merrick's, huh?
It's going to take us a while to get there.
You just sail right and sail left.
I reckon we're taking either the light bring or the train for that.
The train here?
They are getting set up in a place.
Also,
Like a little mini station, I guess, of sorts for the train to be when it's not going places.
Ah.
Yeah. Also, maybe I wanna take Lily with us because she might wanna know the land where she has been birthed in. Or, you know, she's an Alolan after all.
She could have been that one or another one.
Yeah. We can't know for certain.
There's more than one snowy area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So it's either we take a walk over to Reaverbrook, or we take a boat or the train over to Merrick's.
someone also took tab on the Blood Moon thing. Not that we're going out and there's a Blood Moon going to happen soon.
Yeah, the Blood Moon is bound to happen soon if we take the boat. We might get attacked if we take the boat in the middle of the journey, so...
Well, if you guys are willing to stay a little bit longer, I forgot name, just a moment. Sakura was intrigued about the additional capabilities of the train, is going to test to see if it can do water or the like.
Train on water?
I mean, we did manage to be on almost out of the Fort Railroads when it caught fire, so wouldn't be surprising if they are, you know.
Yeah, we need to,
I'm kind of doubtful with something that big, like and heavy like that, but it's a magic train.
It's a magic train.
So
A magic train that can go through alternate dimensions. It's crazy.
Yes.
So what do you think, Randy?
I can't really decide right now.
if you do wait for the train, then the scroll might be done by the time you leave.
And the Blood Moon is approaching, so we
Most
might
likely.
need to stay for a bit longer for that.
That is also true.
So how about this? We'll stay here for a little bit longer before we head out. At least until after the Blood Moon. And then we'll decide what to do from there.
Okay then.
Yeah, sounds like a good. Sounds like the best idea to do.
Yeah. In the meantime,
Especially
we'll get ourselves prepared.
Especially since the train is definitely faster than the boat, the Lightbringer.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it. We'll be getting preparations ready and all that. See you later.
So, Fable, you return, but you're being tailed by a small, noisy kid who's being tailed by a mom.
Oh boy.
That's right. All your enemies must know where you are at all times.
Oh no.
That's how you can always face them in combat.
Not you too!
Oh boy.
Ah!
And
It's
it's
pretty
like,
much fuming at this point.
Daddy, 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 Daddy.
Hmm?
You promised me that
What
I
is
get to
it?
see your friend do sword things. Or Mom
Ah,
did
yes.
at least.
Okay, well.
Don't. Guess you are going to do some sword training.
I guess I am.
Well, chalk it up to preparation for the Blood Moon, after all.
I suppose.
You have a small child following you.
Oh boy. Well, I guess I don't have much of a choice in the matter. I'm going to go sword training now. You explain to your lady friend what's going on.
Sandy.
I'll be
Yeah.
back later.
Yeah, just make sure that you don't cause any troubles for that the little boy doesn't cause any troubles for you, yeah?
No promises.
That sounds like we should go there once I told you about everything that is going on. My dear.
Apologies, I was messing with the map. What'd you say?
Guess that I should we should go after them after I told you about everything that has occurred, my dear. That's what
That
when
sounds
you
good.
said to. Yeah. So basically, when he is telling her what happened and that they are waiting for the next blood moon to decide if they go back to Riverbrook or not.
So, Rain, do
Ye-
you follow the tortured cat?
Raid is yes, the Raid's gonna follow the poor tormented cat.
Yeah, she does have a sword mentor. Which, if I recall correctly, is a glade.
I am looking for said glade. Oop. And Jasper and Vision are probably not present.
At the
Still
guild
at
by
Fable.
now, probably. They're at the guild probably by now. They're just elsewhere.
Yeah, I imagine Fable is currently talking to Yuria.
Yuria and Zali.
I don't get it. Anyways.
Hello, Tyler. So do you want Jasper to be participating in watching, or do you want Fable to watch?
Are you asking?
I'm asking you.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with either. Jasper's probably busy. But he will come if asked. Without any hesitation. Well, okay, maybe a little hesitation.
Because he has a baby.
was debating on thing and I decided against it. Let's see, so... I don't think I have tokens for these two over there yet.
Yeah, I imagine Yuria would tell Fable that we are going after the Blood Moon. Going somewhere after the Blood Moon. So be prepared.
Ah, heck, I forgot about that. That's smart. That's very smart.
Yeah.
Plus, we get to beat up some mummies.
Yeah. We get to see June and Randy in action. And burning them a crisp.
Oh, you use fire too?
I don't know how it works.
Let's see.
See, I've been trying all sorts of things with moonies, and I think I got it down pat. I juggle torches. I mean, fire's so effective on them, right? So you just punch them with something hot.
I'm gonna need to ask June about that at some point, if that's even a thing, because I know that some Pokemon are not as affected against fire than others.
I mean, when I've seen moonies ignite into crazy fire.
Yeah, maybe it's a very special kind of fire.
Oh, okay. You know, yeah, that explains a few things.
Hello!
Hello.
Are you ready to do more practice?
Yeah. Hopefully I
Excellent.
will be able to get this down and be able to use sword with my mind.
Always a good idea.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm looking for my sword deck stuff. Seems?
Oh, are you doing vision training?
I'm doing sword training.
Well, yeah, okay. You're doing vision sword training. You're trying to imagine in your mind that you're doing sword stuff.
It's being able to use using a sword with my psychic powers.
Yeah, vision training.
Sure, whatever.
We do it with aura, although I'm not very good at it myself.
Yeah. Yeah,
And your mentor is like, "Oh, I see you're back," and he looks at little Sif. And Sif's like, "Sword, sword, sword, sword."
yeah. Big fan, I guess.
Yeah, he likes to watch.
Fair enough. Okay, so this is gonna be. I would like to have a little bit of space so I don't accidentally hit you. Otherwise, Randy would kill me if that happened. Thank you.
He was a bit further away.
Alright, time for short trading. Let's get this over with.
So you go over to sword training, and like,
Oh my goodness.
and someone is watching.
Like, she's currently training with using her hands first, just to get the feel of it, before using her mind to hold it.
Okay. I did notice a
So
whisper. Apparently I was not scrolled down, so I didn't notice it until now. For the person who sent it. Carry on.
Yeah.
She's definitely got the sword technique down.
So I'm assuming like you are sparring and such, and you're sparring without your actual sword because your actual sword is a sword.
Yeah. She's just using a wooden sword to start.
And it is difficult to use the wooden sword because Victory is whining in your ear.
Mhm. Why must my sword be sentient? Why?
And the Swordmaster pauses and says, you don't seem to be very well focused. Are you okay?
Hmm. Hey, is it okay that I use my actual sword? On the dummy, obviously.
You can use it on me.
What? No.
Why not?
This is
You
an
have a
actual
combat train.
sword. Sharp.
Yeah.
I don't want to hurt you.
You're not gonna hurt me.
That's very bold of you to assume. But no, I'm not going to be using it on you.
He thinks for a moment. And he's like, are you okay if I take a look at the sword?
Alright, just be gentle with it. It's, special.
I used to have a spear. I trained a lot on stuff.
It takes some mental convincing before the sword actually lets you hand it over.
Be for a moment.
He thinks for a while. He says, you may not. This may be a surprise to you, but this is not the first sentient sword I've worked with.
What?
So he grabs the wooden sword and he's like, and he looks at Victory and says, if you were a little bit more like this wooden sword and not deadly, then it would be easier for your owner to practice with. And then you get a loading throb from Victory. And then all of a sudden your sword absorbs the wooden sword.
Well, that's a new one.
Congratulations,
new.
Victory is now a training sword.
What just happened?
Okay then.
I guess this works. He hands you the sword.
Alright then.
Did I just witness a sword transferring itself to another sword?
Alright, let's try this one more time. He's going to practice on the dummy.
You start practicing on the dummy and you're doing surprisingly much better.
I'm guessing I'm going to add a +1 to the dice modifier. If that's the case.
I'm just gonna say I deducted some successes from your previous roll.
3 successes.
It seems like you're not the only one who's aiming. The instructor says, well, you seem to be doing much better.
Think I could do it with my mind now? And try holding it using that?
The instructor thinks for a while and says, well, technically speaking, you're not exactly holding it at the moment.
Huh?
And then you look at your sword and you realize that, like, you're holding it, but it's like there's an invisible extension from the hilt to your hands, like about a couple inches. So it's not actually in your hands, but it's acting like it's in your hands.
Okay. I'm already doing it unconsciously. This is an improvement. So, I'm going to be editing the sword move from
Here, I'll do it for you.
brawl? Okay. From brawl to channel.
It's fair. And I'll
Yeah.
go over here. So you know,
I'll let you edit that.
yeah, I edited some of the other parts. Change this to channel. So you start attacking the dummy even more, and then you realize you're not even using your hands anymore.
Huh. I'm gonna do it one more time. Hold on. Oh yeah. That's much better.
You have shown the dummy who's boss.
Now she looks a bit more like Alucard from the Castlevania show.
So, have you played Kingdom Hearts 2 before, for reference?
Yes.
So, I'm
Is it like
thinking...
wisdom form from Kingdom Hearts?
I'm thinking your wisdom now, and not final, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Or is it like, I don't remember if the master form had more floaty or not.
I don't quite remember. But it is more floaty.
I'm going to say probably there.
Alright then. I think I got it.
That's good. Good. Can I have my sword back?
Oh yeah, here.
And then Victory just ejects the sword and it becomes a proper sword again.
Alright. I think I know how to use a sword with my mind now. This is good.
And also, he says, it seems like your sentient sword is assisting you, so you're not entirely doing it by yourself?
Yeah, that sounds about right. It's a complicated relationship. But, yeah. I didn't know it could become sentient until it started screaming in my ear. During some rather stressful events that I will not repeat here.
Well, it's a good thing you've gone past them then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you are done training for now.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Unless you want to try to beat me at battle first. For sparring, of course.
Oh, for sparring. That'd be like a final test or something?
Unless you want to spar with me.
I'm not sure either of us would be able to hold back if that's the case.
Oh, wooden swords. What else?
It's wooden swords. But your sword isn't magic. Although it's also not sentient either, to my knowledge.
And gives me some practice on how to deal with a sentient sword.
It looks like you could probably crush somebody with that sword, even if it was wooden.
The instructor moves out of the way.
You know what? Sure. Let's do a bit of a sparring match then, with wooden swords. Victor, I need you to be a wooden sword again.
Actually, before when he puts the sword next to Sandy, just make sure that Seth doesn't try to steal it.
Make it sound like Sif can't steal it.
He might be at some point.
I'll keep an eye on it, dearie.
Thanks. When he picks up a wooden sword.
So
Victory
is like wooden sword, and then like has an arrow pointing at it.
Oh, I need to borrow the wooden sword again.
You collect a training sword.
Okay.
Victory is now a training sword.
Wendy also has a training sword on him.
Although it's much bigger.
Well, it's going to be a test after all.
Alright, everybody roll for initiative.
Yeah. Why didn't it do... Oh, wait.
I didn't have an encounter ready.
Go to... Yeah. Okay, I go first. I'm faster. I'm going to use a training sword. Wait, I need to target you real quick.
Yep.
If I
Here,
can.
let me update these. The numbers are still right.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Now it's battle scene. Okay, can you dodge a 6?
I can't dodge it, but I can clash it. Dang it, how do I clash with the
That's
special...
with sword.
So, if you don't have the move on your thing, you just use Clash straight on your sheet. You know, the little button that says Clash Physical 5, which is a smaller number than 6.
It's 8, it's 9 actually, but okay, done.
No, it
Nope.
doesn't work. No, this is just hold back damage, obviously.
Oof.
It's a wooden
Super
sword.
effective.
Ignore
wooden
the
sword.
effectiveness, it's a wooden sword.
It's just one.
Bonk.
You're gonna need to be a little bit faster than that.
Well, it is a sentient sword compared to myself, so...
Don't
Hope
forget to
you're
update your
ready.
damage.
Yep. Apply damage.
I see how tricky this is. Normally, you predict somebody's movements based on if they're a swords master, but June doesn't have to move like a normal swords master.
She is dodging
Come
like
on.
crazy.
The small bean is
come
hard to
on.
target.
Yeah. Next round.
Next round. Round 2.
Hit him.
Oh my goodness.
Are you kidding me? What is
Trying
that
to
sword
find
made
that
of?
Your teammate is kicking your butt.
What the heck is that sword made of?
That would be 1 damage, actually.
Thanks.
She's too fast, too small.
Too small, too fast. The freaking
Yeah, I
sword
know.
has a mind of its own.
Yeah,
So that's
a miss.
It- yeah.
Next round.
She's too fast. She didn't even need to dodge out of that one. Okay. Another sword. Okay.
Oh, you might actually be able to clash this one.
Might.
You can.
Another damage.
You know what? Let's say 3 for 3. You're not gonna be beating June. Unless you're the type that doesn't want to back down, period. Ooh.
Randy,
You know how many.
Sif is cheering for you.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Yes.
You do finally manage to get a hit on June.
Yep. There we go. And next one.
Heck. Round.
That sword is.
She's
It's
too
a
good.
freaking. It's a freaking cheating sword. Nah.
That's another point on you. Sorry.
Yes, I know. When you is getting some bruises out of that.
Yeah,
Come on.
she's too good.
Ah.
She's too fast.
Yeah. Another pound.
If you want to give up, you can say so.
Guess who's somebody's
Man.
watching though? Are you really gonna give up?
No.
Okay. Oh, you do actually clap with this one.
Not backing down, and you know that.
Oh boy.
Going second early isn't helping you that much, is it?
No. Another round.
Another round. One more round. Okay, with this you do manage to knock her off her feet. She's down.
And he is not relenting.
Oh, oh god. Oh, you just managed to hit her. She is... Yeah, she's down. She's... Okay, I give. Stop.
Sorry.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
Sorry.
So that's
boy.
actually my end. I was selecting the token to open the sheet, but then the quick menu opened, and then I clicked on the quick menu instead accidentally.
Finally.
Huh.
That freaking sentient sword is like cheating, you know that?
I wouldn't call it cheating. It's just I had to have a lot of practice with it, you know. That said, the fact that you were able to actually get hits on me is something.
You know how I am. I'm not backing down so easily.
Yeah, you're the stubborn type.
Yeah. And honestly, I was that close to use counter.
Oh god,
A
that
sword
would have done me
counter.
in immediately if you did that.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Seems you finally have full control of your sword now. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just one more hit
The
and you
enemy-
would have got me into a moment where I was going to be really annoyed.
Yeah, sorry.
Besides,
Anyways.
couldn't show any. I couldn't show any mercy while you know. Speaking
Yeah,
of
I'm
the
aware.
little one.
I was like, yay!
Someone was completely oblivious. Okay. What do you think? Is she good enough now? He's
Yep.
speaking to the Ghelfi. Ah,
Congratulations!
Yay. That was, something. I did my best, though.
yep. A little bit longer and you might have gotten me down.
For
Randy,
the record, June stopped when she hit 2 HP. So,
you see something unexpected. Now
Okay.
Sif wants June's sword.
what? Hey,
As
no,
as
you're
like
not allowed
has
to
his little mouth on the handle. It's like, oh, my sword!
No! This is my sword. It was made
My
for
boy.
me.
Sif, my boy, down.
Ah, he lets go of the sword.
Good.
You will one day get a sword like this, maybe. But this is my sword. You can't have it.
You're not ready yet. You know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
A
Anyways,
sharp
Jin's-
sword can hurt you or hurt someone dear to you, so you still need practice with a wooden sword. And once you're fully you're fully capable to wield a sword without hurting yourself or anyone else that is dear to you, then you might get your own sword.
Okay.
But then you have to
Practice sword back.
but then you have to take off the band that you're wearing.
Ah, but I like these bands. They were a gift from Uncle Jasper.
I know, but if you keep wearing them while you have an actual sword, then you won't be able to use that sword in a good way.
I imagine you you reclaim your sword, and now Sif is trying to take the handle of your sword instead.
It is a giant sword, though. and
Ah,
Stiff is a puppy.
when it's just like, I have to deal with this every day. It's his facial face right now.
Oof. Yeah, Jin does give the practice sword back.
Thank
to
you.
her mentor. Yeah, thanks again. I appreciate
You're welcome.
it. Now I have to go tend to my wounds.
I wasn't hitting that hard though. Were I?
You still hit pretty hard.
Yuria gives you a high five as you approach.
Heck yeah. High fives.
Even if I held back?
Even if you held back, yeah.
Yeah.
You are very
Well,
strong. You
well,
nearly
I'll
knocked
be.
the wind out of me, man.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, didn't you wanted to talk with me about something?
Maybe later. She's dodging it again.
Come on, June. When will the later be, huh? We only got time now. Before we head out, before the blood moon and before we head out. If it's something important, then it's better that we talk about it.
Alright. But, not here.
Of course not here. If it's something meant to for the private ears.
Yeah, it's between us.
Okay. Danny, my Night Queen, can you take care of Sif for a while?
Sure. She takes your puppy-shaped keychain.
When he pats Sif on the head before he walks away with June.
Yeah, we will have to save that for next time.
Yep. Because let's stop it for here.
Okay. I will continue next week. Thank you all for coming and watching. We'll see you all next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.